The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement.
Aubameyang! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Xavi Alonso. Iniesta. Now it's Cruyff. Good ball over the top. Oh, good ball. Oh, shooting shot! He sticks it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He'll take that. Perhaps the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Iniesta. Cruyff. Xavi Alonso. And it's Scholes. Nicely aimed pass. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lampard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Albert Ferrer. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Aubameyang. Iniesta. Played for Lampard. That pass isn't the best. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rodri. And this is Messi. Davis does really well to win the ball there. Opts to play it back. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have...
It's Bergkamp! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Iniesta. Lampard. Iniesta. He is through here. That's good play. There's the shot! He scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And we've reached half-time.
Hello to everybody.
Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. Here we go again then. Cruyff. And here's Forlan. That's an excellent interception. Albert Ferrer. And it's Messi. And it's Bergkamp. Iniesta. Scholes. Now it's Forlan. And it's Scholes. Played into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? And he's managed to get free. Driving through the middle. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cruyff. Just about up to the hour now. Scholes. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Cruyff. Shot could be... Real chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
What's up, guys? Are you okay? If you want to play friendly match, write in comments on comments.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 7, Kukçu.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 10.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Coming on the field.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see. Oh, he's been caught napping! Pedri with the foul.
Neymar. Number 9.
Costa Curta
Stuta. Number 17. El Hadj Diouf.
for Iniesta. Scholes. That's a... Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for Milan.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Johan Cruyff.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
And a quick reminder today.
Joe Nirbek Neji, Joe. Like bosamiz bola o'zbeklar bormi? Friendlyga kiringlar. O'zbeklar bo'lsa kommentariya yozinglar, o'ynaymiz. Shu o'yindan keyin
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for a runner. And the ball is out of play.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And he's worked it through. Eto'o is on his own. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that was vital. And here's Cruyff. And it's Scholes.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Takes a shot! Eto'o looking sharp there. Lampard. Henderson wins the duel this time. Now it's Hullet. Engages and forces him off the ball. Scholes. Now it's Hullet. Lovely, now... Oh, shooting! There it is! Now it's Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Jordan Henderson. Lampard. 15 minutes till half-time. Now that looks a decent ball. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Cruyff. Mateus. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Xabi Alonso deals with that comfortably. Decent chance! He scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's super. Shot a goal! Neymar. Half-time getting close now. Iniesta. Now there. Big chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in chance! Goal! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Davis. And this is Forlan. And he's managed to get rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Iniesta. Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Scholes. And it's Scholes. Eto'o is onto this. Davis, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Scholes. Great vision. No, no way through. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Lampard. Now it's Forlan. Threads one in. And that was very necessary. Well, they've got it again. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Cruyff. Lampard.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries a shot! Oh, that's another chance! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Now it's Hullet. Mateus, he's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Ball is over the line.
Substitution for Milan. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Pele.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Scholes. Cruyff. Iniesta. That's good vision. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Milan. Number 17, Iniesta. Number 24,
Costa Curta.
Xavi
And it's
Alonso.
Lampard.
Number 9, Scholes.
Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Nesta cuts it out. And that's put paid to a promising move. Good take. Real chance! It's a goal! Late drama! Late goal! This will be one frantic ending! That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that is that. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's away we go then.
He really is an amazing player, Alphonso Davies. Incredible talent and a wonderful story.
He's just not put a foot wrong since he made his debut for the mighty Bavarians, a European champion in his first season.
Immense, that's the only way to describe him, especially in the knockout stages. In the round of 16, you'd have thought there were 2 or 3 of them on the pitch.
And he set up the goal that killed the game off.
Yeah, one that really left their opponents feeling blue. No pun intended here, Peter, but it was all one-way traffic after that point.
Oh, well measured. And he's in on goal. Brilliant save from Buffon. Now, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now it's Cruyff. Vieira wins the duel this time. Feyenoord do have a chance to counter here. Pass somewhat off target. And that is as far as they're going to go. And here's Cruyff. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Milan are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Oh, super! And the finish! Goal! Milan! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Oh, good shot at goal! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Forlan. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Great defending, strong and determined. Nesta gets over and intercepts. Lampard plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pele, chance! Really well taken goal. A goal at a really telling moment. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Pele looking to play him in. Oh, that's well spotted. Referee's had a look and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1.
Number 18, Yamal. Number 4, Vieira. Coming on the field, number 13, Sola. Number 19,
Here we go again then. Lampard. And here's Forlan. And this is Cruyff. He's shoots! He has done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the shot! And yes, it's there! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And it's been given away. Goes down, but nothing given. Varane did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played back. That is ended up in no man's land. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Ronaldinho. And he's worked it through. Great ball. Tries a shot! Well, that has not gone well. Pelé. Turns and goes back. Oh, well played, well played. And that pass is somewhat... And he's decided to go for it. In with the challenge. Think through. It's goals! He's put his foot right through that one.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Dembele. And the shot! It's in! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Lampard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode.
5 minutes added time.
Scholes. Now it's Pelé. And here's Cruyff. Pelé. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Scholes. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Scholes. Now it's Forlan. Plays a sharp little ball here. Van Dijk gets it clear. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Lampard, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Scholes. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Cruyff. No luck with that dink over the top.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Azar with a terrific header. There it is! First blood drawn. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
It's Forlan! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? South Africa have the chance to go the other way. Searching pass he's played there. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Xabi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Cruyff. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hakimi.
Okay, being behind the break isn't ideal. There's plenty of time to reply.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Azar. Rijkaard. Totti. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Xabi Alonso attempts a clearance. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
South Africa clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He has a real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Quick look, then plays it in. Marquinhos clears it away. And that's a good ball. Totti. Azar. Played into space. Chips it through. Schmeichel gets it away. Totti going about things with real menace. South Africa finding their passes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Azar. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And there's green grass ahead of him. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Azar.
The attendance for this match was
Iniesta.
314.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Iniesta. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Not the most accurate pass. Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that's an excellent interception. Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
South Africa looking to pass their way through. Scholes. And it's Lampard. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Scholes. Half an hour gone in the second half. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Gently done. Nesta cuts out the pass. Now it's Cruyff. Davis. Lampard. He's in a good position. Fallen! Goal! Right back in it. Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking for the run.
There will be one
Davis.
time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And it's Scholes. Nicely shaped ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Substitution for Milan, number 24, Xabi Alonso. Number 17.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Milan did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two. It's Lampard! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Lampard fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Stojkovic plays it short. Turns and goes back. Great, and the shot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Milan get themselves into the lead. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Howson. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Now, can they get him away? Stojkovic!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rosicki, nice try, but he wasn't buying it. That's it for the first period of extra time. Milan come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Milan, number 6, Frank Lampard.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Number 18.
They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Rosicki. That's a cute ball. A header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Now it's Neymar. Now this could be a chance. Goes for the shot! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Very much into the last knockings. Picked out brilliant. And the finish! He scores! And surely now, the result beyond doubt. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's that, the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Santos.
Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Yeah, winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
And Cruyff! Lampard! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Now it's Forlan. Now that's well seen too. And he thumps it clear. Passing nice and neat. Iniesta. Cruyff! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Khan clears. Forlan. Pass somewhat off target. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Floated through. And that's a good ball. Oh, shooting chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Nice looking ball. Still goalless at the moment. Plays it through. Iniesta. Forlan. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Scholes. Great vision. It's a goal kick. Xabi Alonso does really well to win the ball there. Now Now that looks a decent ball. Saliba gets it clear. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the finish! It's in!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And De Bruyne! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Milan go in at half-time. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. And it's Scholes. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ronaldo finds himself offside. Costa Curta. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Iniesta looking to add to his goal. Milan looking to pass their way through. Ambitious ball here. Nesta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Cruyff. Look at the Scholes! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Costa Curta takes a shot! He's beaten it. They've scored! And this is getting better and better. Forlan at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's a searching pass. Oh, it's a great ball here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
A case... Oh, what a mistake! Milan have scored 2 quick goals here. Baresi. Costa Curta. And it's lofted through here. It's Neymar! Keeper's got his work done.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field is number 7, Gilberto Silva.
Cleared away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Lovely feet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution.
And it's Lampard.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is good alertness. Scholes. Cruyff. That's a shade optimistic.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar. Now Ødegaard.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Iniesta. Good chance here. No, he's missed it.
Substitution for Milan. Number 17.
We have got
Iniesta.
changes here from
Number
both sides, in
9,
fact.
Scholes. Coming on the field, number 11, Thomas Rashitsky.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did.